This program is in response to the number of curfew violation citations we have. Parents are responsible for their children, and they are responsible for ensuring that their children are where they're supposed to be. In the past, when there was a violation and conviction, the parent did the community work service or they paid a fine, and that was it. This court is known for its initiatives in trying to change behavior. You pay a fine, you go on your way. Here we are responding. We met with the Cleveland Municipal School District. Juvenile Court is a partner. Neighborhood Leadership Institute is a partner. We, this summer, have the support of the rec department. And so we, as a corporation, are responding to the issue of children not being where they're supposed to be. ROC is an acronym for Redirecting Our Curfew Kids. So when the parent comes in, having received a minor curfew violation, the only thing we require of the parent is that they attend a parent meeting. And in that meeting, there are parenting tips that are given, the importance of the parent's involvement in their child's education. And so we require the parent to go to a parent meeting, receive their child's report card, and instead of the parent doing the community work service, the child does the community work service. And we've identified a number of agencies in the community, and our goal is once they begin to do community work service at that particular site, that they will then become involved and be involved in that facility. We are partners with the Boys and Girls Club, both on the east side and the west side, the rec department. And we want to make it convenient for the child and not be an inconvenience. So the child will complete the community work service at the site, and then hopefully they will become involved. The city mission has been very involved. We've had individuals who have participated in the city mission in volunteering, and then they became involved in the programs that are provided at the city mission. So our goal is to empower parents with information so that they can be more effective in their parenting to ensure that their children receive their education. We know that the lack of education goes hand in hand with crime. And if we can begin to identify children early on, let them know the importance of being in school, empowering parents with information to assist them to make sure that they are partners in their child's education, we believe that it's a win-win situation. Often the parent will bring the child to court because they want some intervention, and so they feel by bringing the child into court and the judge speaking to the child that then the child will understand this is not a game and you need to be responsible for your behavior. So I think the parents appreciate that aspect, and they appreciate the fact that in the past, when the parent had to do the community work, so it was like, what about the kid? The kid was the one that was out here. So I think it's bringing all the resources together in the community, bringing the parent and the child together. And technically we have no authority over the child because this is an adult court, but certainly that parent can use the authority that we have over them to then transfer that to the child and to explain to the child that this is what you have to do. We really want to have the parent as involved as they can be, and then also have the children responsible and also recognizing that they are responsible for their behavior. And they come to the parent meeting also. So while we're having the parent meeting, through the Neighborhood Leadership Institute, the children are divided up in groups and they're talking about, why are you cutting school? Why are you out late at night? Do you understand your responsibility and the impact that it has on your parent and the impact that it has on our community? Individually, it may not be that big of a deal. Like this morning when we go, this morning when we go into the courtroom, we're going to see a lot of parents there. And when you look at it individually, if your child is out on the street, that's just one child. But we have 3,000 minor curfew violations a year. That's a lot of children being out on the street when they should either be in school, or if it's at nighttime, that they should be in a secure place and they should be home. And so I think that it will also let the parent understand that this collectively is a problem that we need to address. And so I think by coming together and one in the parent meeting, it allows them to see the impact collectively, and by doing it as a group session. This is really just our second school year. So we started last year before school started in anticipation of school beginning in September. We started, I believe, sometime in July. And so we've had over close to 300 parents who have attended the parent meeting. We're still a work in progress, getting out the kinks, making sure that the 2 hours that they spend is meaningful, that it's effective. And we've gotten very positive feedback from the parents who have attended, and they found it to be very, very helpful. And now that we've partnered on the parenting piece, and hopefully if a parent recognizes the need to perhaps get some additional information to help them be more effective, then that is available too. A resource of information. The district provides information of events that are happening in the district. So it's also an opportunity for resource of information. And with juvenile court being there, they help to explain to the parents what that process is, because it's not the government's responsibility to raise your children. And sometimes parents want to throw their hands up and say, I'm going to send them to juvenile court. And so juvenile court explains to them the process and what they expect from parents. And so they have a lot of resources available, and they explain what juvenile court does and what the parent's responsibility is. And then also they will say, these are the things that we look at before we would even consider declaring a child unruly.